Think of three birds. Two of them are fighting, and the remaining bird is stuck in the middle. Throughout the argument, the nest slowly starts to fall apart because of the two. One of the birds has cut off all food and other supplies to the nest, including the middle bird, so that its enemy does not receive any help from others. The middle bird is now left starving and in a broken nest, unable to leave.
Saudi Arabia is at war with the rebels. Yemen is caught in the middle, and Canada is supplying weapons to Saudi Arabia. They aren't even mentioning it in the news, neither is the rest of the media.
We asked people on the street what they knew about what is currently happening in Yemen. We received a variety of responses. Some didn't know at all what was happening. Others had a vague idea, though not really understanding.
We asked them what they knew about what is happening.
I have no idea what's happening.
To be honest, I got no clue.
Well, I don't really know what's happening there, but all I hear pretty much in social media is that there's currently a war going on.
It's a war between, there's so many ISIS, then the government. But we know it's happening, not only in Yemen.
Okay.
So it's really crazy.
I don't know anything currently because I checked the news and there was nothing about it.
Right now, I haven't seen much in the news about the situation in Yemen. I do remember an issue that started a war somewhere in late 2014, early 2015. However, I haven't seen much about it lately.
Oh, there's a war, civil war?
Later, we told them what is happening, then asked for their opinion.
Yeah, it's tragic because when times like that happen, the country is at war and then they can't even, so they got to deal with that and they got to deal with no food, no water, no running electricity. So it even gets worse and worse and it just builds up from there.
This is really sad because no one's getting food and it's really sad because of the war and no one knows about it.
Well, I think that's bad news then, because I don't like how there's people starving there, and that's really bad thing that's going on there. And it's sad that I don't know that.
Honestly, that is happening nowadays. It's really, the innocent people is the one who's always affected with this one. It's really, I cannot say any words for those people who are really innocent. It's really not good.
Some of the people we had attempted to interview weren't comfortable being interviewed, mostly because of the fact they aren't educated about this topic. Those are some of the reasons why this certain topic is called the Forgotten War.
A couple of our interviews had very interesting insights that stood out for us.
I've been very passionate because the facts are really passionate. When they talk about millions of people in famine, when they talk about children dying, especially if there's children dying of preventable causes in such huge numbers, it seems shocking to me that the world's not thinking about it. And so I've been reading about it. I posted as my picture on Facebook about famine in Yemen. So I'm very, very passionate about this issue.
It is forgotten because there's so many wars going on there with political, religious, and other ethnic cleansing going on. Yeah. I think there's more to it than what we see and what the media allows us to know. And so therefore, as citizens, we got to inquire in different ways and really push for our political governments to take a stance and really show the truth.